Hello students, now we are going to start our second point of first chapter is proportion. Okay, so it is also a very easy topic like ratio. First of all, what is proportion? Proportion is equality of ratios. Proportion is equality of ratio. For example, if A is to B and C is to D is given, A is to B and C is to D is given, and if it is given that A is to B equal to C is to D, then it is called proportion. A is to B is to proportion of C is to D. It can be also written as A upon B equal to C upon D. So, equality of ratio is called proportion. Okay. So, now we are taking some technical terms using in proportion. First, A is to B, C is to D. If A is to B is in proportion to C is to D, can also be represented by these four dots. It is nothing but only equal to. તો આપણે equal to ની જગ્યાએ four dots નો પણ use કરી શકશું. Okay. Now second point, A is to B equal to C is to D. See, this is called A and D. A and D is called extreme terms. And this is called mean terms. Okay. If we solve this, A upon B is equals to C upon D. Okay. By cross product we will get A multiplied by D is equals to B multiplied by C. Okay. That means we can write AD are extremes, means product of extremes equals to product of means. Okay. So, product of extremes equals to product of means. Next point is, if A is to B equal to C is to D is given. Okay. It is called first proportion, it is called second proportion, it is called third proportion, and it is called fourth proportion. Okay. Okay. Now we are taking one example for these four terms of proportional. If 8, 6 and 12 are three terms, and question is asking that find third proportional. Third proportional. Okay. So, third proportional is asking, see, this is first term, this is second term. Okay. Third term we have to find third proportional, so it is called fourth proportional. Okay. We can also write the terms are in sequence 8, 6. Let us assume that x is third proportional and 12. Now what is our answer? Product of extremes 8 into 12 is equals to product of means. Product of means means 6 into x. Okay. 6 2s are 12. So, x is equals to what? 8 2s are 16. So, third proportional of this question is 16. Okay. Now, one more question we are taking for this. Find fourth proportional. Find fourth proportional of 5, 10 and 12. Okay. So fourth, we have to find fourth proportion. See, it is first proportion, it is second proportion, it is our third proportion, and question is asking for fourth proportional. So we can write first proportion 5, 10, 12, and let us assume that fourth proportion is x. So again, what is our formula? Product of extremes means 5 into x is equals to product of means 10 into 12. 10 into 12. So 5 2s are 10. Therefore, x is equals to what? 24. Fourth proportion is 24. 5, 10, 12 and 24. Okay. Okay. Now our next topic is proportion from three numbers. Proportion from three numbers. For proportion of three numbers, it can be written as A is to B is equals to B is to C. તો આમાં કોઈ fourth number no હોય, only three numbers A, B and C. It can be written as A is to B equal to B is to C. So, if we solve this, A upon B is equals to what? B upon C. Okay. By cross product, we can write AC is equals to B square, and C. A and C are extremes while B is what? Mean. Okay. So B square equals to AC. We can also write that B is equals to under root of AC. બંને બાજુ square root લઈ લઈએ તો શું થાય? B is equals to under root of AC. So it is called mean proportional. What? Mean proportional. Okay. If the question is asking that, we are taking one question. Find third proportion. Find third proportion of 2 and 3. Okay. Find third proportion of 2 and 3. So we can write first proportion is 2, second proportion is 3 and third proportion is x. Okay. Now what is our formula? B equal to under root of AC means middle term is equals to under root of 2x. Okay. B is equals to under root of AC. Third proportional, we have to find third proportional, so we can write 2 is to 3 is equals to 3 is to x. Okay. So again, what is our formula? So 2 upon 3 is equals to 3 upon x. Therefore 2x is equals to 9 and x is equals to what? 9 by 2. So it is question of proportion from three numbers. Okay. After learning proportion of 3 and 4 terms, we are taking some properties of proportion, and this is most important. જ્યારે આપણે મોડ્યુલમાં ક્વેશ્ચન સોલ્વ કરશું ત્યારે પ્રોપર્ટીઝને રિલેટેડ સમ ત્યારે હું નહીં કરાવું, એટલે ખાસ અત્યારે સમજી લેજો. એક્ઝેક્ટ આ જ ટાઈપના સમ છે એટલા માટે. Properties. Okay. Number 1, invertendo. થોડું બોલવામાં સાંભળવામાં ઓડ લાગે, but invertendo actually, what is invertendo? See, we are try to understand by an example. If A upon B is equals to B upon C, therefore it can also be written as B upon A is equals to C upon B. Invertendo means we can inverse the given terms. A upon B can be written as B upon A, and B upon C is written as C upon D. C upon D. For example, we are taking one example. 2:3 is equals to 4:6. So actually it can be written as 2/3 is equals to 4/6. If we apply our properties here, we can also write 3/2 is equals to 6/4. So this property is called invertendo. Okay. Now number 2 is alternando. Alternando, if A is to B is equals to C is to D is given. So we can write A upon B is equals to C upon D. Okay. What is our property alternando? We can write A upon B equal to C upon D as A upon C is equals to B upon D. We can change these two terms. A upon C is equals to B upon D. For example, 2:3 equal to 4:6. Okay. So it is 2/3 is equals to 4/6. By using our property, we can write 2/4 is equals to 3/6. અને તમે એનો આન્સર ફાઇન્ડ કરો તો બંને સાઈડ કેવો આવવો જોઈએ? સેમ જ આવવો જોઈએ. ઓકે. નંબર 3, componendo. Okay. So componendo is if A upon B is equals to C upon D, then we can write A plus B by B is equals to C plus D upon D. Okay. So we can take a product of numerator and denominator both. For example, 2:3 is equals to 4:6 is given. By using this property, we can write 2/3 is equals to 4/6. Now we are applying our property componendo. We can write 2 plus 3 upon 3 is equals to 4 plus 6 upon 6. Then it is equals to 5/3 equal to 10/6. Answer will be equal. Okay students, now our fourth property is dividendo. થોડું બોલવામાં odd લાગે, but it is a property of proportion dividendo. See, A upon B is equals to C upon D is given. We can write A minus B upon B is equals to C minus D upon D. Okay. So dividendo માં શું કરવાનું? We can subtract denominator from numerator. Result will be same. For example, we are taking same example, 2/3 is equals to 4/6. So 2 minus 3 upon 3 is equals to 4 minus 6 upon 6, and it is equals to minus 1 by 3 equal to minus 2 by 6, and both the results are equal. Number 5, property number 5, componendo and dividendo. Componendo and dividendo means combo of property number 3 and 4. Componendo we learn in properties number 3, and dividendo here we learn in property number 4. Now we have to combine both the properties. If A upon B is equals to C upon D is given, we can write A plus B upon A minus B is equals to C plus D upon C minus D, componendo and dividendo. Okay. For example, 2 by 3 is equals to 4 by 6. So we can apply this property as 2 plus 3 upon 2 minus 3 is equals to 4 plus 6 upon 4 minus 6. 5 upon minus 1 is equals to 10 upon minus 2. Okay, now last one, number 6, last property of proportion is addendo. Number 6. If A upon B is equals to C upon D is equals to E upon F equals to till infinite is given, we can suppose this equation is equals to K. Okay, and by using this property we can write A plus C plus E upon, અત્યારે અહીંથી આપણે ડોટ્સ લઈ લઈએ છીએ, ખાલી K રાખીએ for 3 terms. A plus C plus E equals to B plus D plus F equal to K. તો 3 terms equal હોય તો એના equal to K લેવાનું. Total of numerator divided by total of denominator. For example, 2 is to 3, 4 is to 6 and 6 is to 9 are 3 terms in proportion, and we have to apply addendo here. So we can write 2 plus 4 plus 6 upon 3 plus 6 plus 9 equal to 12 divided by 18, and if we cut both the terms by 6 we will get 2 by 3. Okay. Now last point, it is not property but last point in theory of this chapter, simplification of ratio. Okay, if question is asking that અહીંયા થોડું શોર્ટમાં લખું છું, સ્પેસ નથી એટલે simplification of ratio. Okay, if question is asking that 1 is to 8, 1 is to, 1 by 8, 1 by 4, 1 by 6, find the ratio of 1 is to 8, 1 by 8, 1 by 4 and 1 by 6. We have to find a ratio between these 3 terms. So what we have to do here, first of all find LCM of 8, 4 and 6. See how to find LCM of 8, 4 and 6. અહીંયા એક શોર્ટકટ શીખવાડું છું ધ્યાનથી. આપણે જનરલી LCM આ રીતે લેતા હોઈશ કે 8, 4, 6 by લેડર મેથડ, બરાબર, નિસરણી બનાવતા, બટ એવું નહીં. Which is highest number? 8 is highest number. સમજો સૌથી મોટો નંબર કયો છે તો કે 8. Write down table of 8. 8 ones are 8. ચાલો તો આ 8 આ ત્રણેય નંબરથી ડિવાઈડ કરી શકાય છે? નો. 8 cannot be divided by 6. Now 8 2s are 16. Okay, 16 આ ત્રણે નંબરથી ડિવાઈડ થઈ શકે છે? No, because 16 cannot be divided by 6. Now 8 is 2, 3 is equals to 24. Is 24 divisible by all three numbers? Yes. 24 divisible by 8. 24 is divisible by 4. 24 is divisible by 6. So LCM of these three numbers is 24. Okay. Now we have to find the ratio. So 1 is to 8 into 24 is equals to 3. 1 by 4 into 24 is equals to 6. And 1 by 6 into 24 is equals to 4. So ratio of these three numbers is 3 is to 6 is to 4. Okay. So one new point we learn here, simplification of ratio. Okay, now we are solving our exercise 1B of proportion. Question number 1 is given by the fourth proportional to 4, 6, 8. Okay. Question is asking for fourth proportional. Let us assume that x is fourth proportional. Okay. What is our formula? Product of extremes equal to product of means. Okay. So product of extremes is 4x is equals to product of means is equals to 6 into 8. 4 2s are 8 and our answer is x equal to 12. Okay. Option A is correct. તો યાદ રાખવાનો ક્વેશ્ચન બહુ વારંવાર આવશે, પ્રોડક્ટ ઓફ એક્સ્ટ્રીમ્સ, અને આવું યાદ ન રહે તો આપણ રીતે લખી શકાય proportion means what? 4/6 equal to 8/x, તો પણ આન્સર મળે. But it is very easy and quick method to find any number of proportion. Again, product of extremes equal to product of means. Question number 2. The third proportional to 12, 18 is, okay, third proportional is asking, so we are taking x as third proportional, 12, 18 and x. What is our formula? So b square is equals to AC. Okay. If first term is A, second term is B and third term is C, the formula is mean square is equals to product of extremes. B square means 18 whole square is equals to 12x. 18 square is equals to 324 equal to 12x. Therefore x is equals to what? 324 by 12, it becomes 27. And the correct answer is B. Now, question number 3. The mean proportional between 25 and 81. See, 25, mean proportional between 25 and 81. So again, what is our formula? B square is equals to AC, means middle term square is equals to first term into last term. Okay, B square equal to AC. So B square, x square is equals to 25 into 81. Okay, 25 into 81. Therefore, x square is equals to 25 into 81 is equals to 2025, and it is square root of 45. So x is equals to 45 બંને બાજુ આપણે અંડર રૂટ લઈ લઈએ તો x ઇક્વલ્સ ટુ આન્સર શું આવશે 45 and it is given in option C. Question number 4. The number which has the same ratio to 26 that 6 has to 13. Again, remember carefully. The number which has the same ratio to 26, એટલે x is to 26 આપણે લખી શકીએ. The number which has the same ratio to 26, એવો નંબર કે જેનો રેશિયો 26 સાથે છે અને કોના ઇક્વલ ટુ છે? It is equals to 6 is to 13. ઓકે, it is equals to 6 is to 13. આમ તો ડાયરેક્ટ આન્સર આપણે મેળવી શકીએ. જો અહીંયા 26, 13 ના ડબલ 26, તો 6 ના ડબલ કેટલા આવે? 12. અવર આન્સર વિલ બી 12. બટ કેલ્ક્યુલેશન કરવી હોય તો શું થાય? પ્રોડક્ટ ઓફ એક્સ્ટ્રીમ્સ, પ્રોડક્ટ ઓફ એક્સ્ટ્રીમ્સ 13x is equals to product of means 26 into 6. 13 2s are 26, therefore x is equals to 12. Again અહીં કેલ્ક્યુલેશનની જરૂર નથી. તમે જોઈ શકો કે 13 ના ડબલ કેટલા છે? 26. તો 6 ના ડબલ કેટલા થાય? તો કે 12. And our answer is none of these. Option D is correct. Question number 5. The fourth proportional. See, which question is asking? Fourth proportional to a square, c. The fourth proportional of 2a, a square and c is. So we have to find a fourth proportional. We are putting x instead of fourth proportional. Again, what is our formula? Product of extremes. 2ax is equals to product of midterms a square c. So a cancel and x is equals to what? AC divided by what? 2. Okay, and it is given in option A. So option A is our correct answer. Now question number 6. Question number 6. If four numbers 1/2, 1/3, 1/5 and 1/x. If four numbers 1/2, 1/3, 1/5 and 1/x are in proportion, then what is x? Again same formula. Okay, product of extremes 1/2 into 1/x is equals to 1/3 into 1/5. Okay, so moving 2 in denominator of right side and we will get 1 upon x equal to 2 divided by 5 3s are what? 15. Okay, now taking reciprocal of both the sides and we will get x is equals to 15/2. So our correct answer is option C. It is option C. Okay, now 7 number. The mean proportional between 12x square and 27y square. Okay, mean proportional is asking. We are taking here mean proportional equal to z. Mean proportional between 12x square and 27y square. What is our formula? B square z square is equals to what? Product of extremes 12x square into 27y square. Therefore, z square is equals to 27 into 12, 270 and 54. It is 324 x square y square. Okay, બંને સાઈડ અંડર રૂટ લઈ લઈએ તો શું થઈ જશે? Z is equals to under root of 324 is 18, under root of x square x and under root of y square is y. So our middle term or mean proportional is 18xy is given in option A, and see in this question also hint is given below the question. Now question number 8. ક્વેશ્ચન નંબર 8. ચાલો અહીંથી થોડું ધ્યાન રાખવાનું. હવે બહુ ઇઝી ઇક્વેશન હતા એ આપણે પૂર્ણ કર્યા. ઇફ a is equals to b upon 2 is equals to c upon 5, then find a is to b is to c. Okay, question is asking that what is a is to b is to c. So we have three methods. First we learn in our theory by taking LCM, but it is tedious method. Second one, suppose this equation is equals to k. Okay, then by solve this equation is equals to k. We can put a is equals to what? A is equals to k. B is equals to what? 2k. And C is equals to what? 5k. બરાબર છે. આ રીતે પણ કેલ્ક્યુલેશન કરી શકાય, બટ આ કેલ્ક્યુલેશન પણ આપણે નથી કરવી. સી LCM, we don't have to take LCM. This method we don't have to use here. So how to find a is to b is to c directly? 1 is to 2 is to 5. You don't have to do anything. Just putting denominator of a, denominator of b and denominator of c. It is your answer. શું કરવાનું? a છેદમાં ડિનોમિનેટર ઓફ એ એટલે છેદમાં જે અમાઉન્ટ આપ્યો એ મૂકો, બીના છેદમાં આપ્યો એ મૂકો, સીના છેદમાં આપ્યો એ મૂકો, અને તમે કોઈ પણ રીતે કેલ્ક્યુલેશન કરશો તો આપણો આન્સર આ જ આવશે 1 is to 2 is to 5. See again, we have total 3 methods of solving this sum. First LCM આપણે થિયરીમાં શીખ્યા હતા. સેકન્ડ કે સપોઝ કરીને આપણે ઇક્વેશન સોલ્વ કરીએ તો પણ થઈ શકે. એની જગ્યાએ કે મૂકી દઈએ, અહીંયા 2k બરાબર 5k ની જગ્યાએ સીની જગ્યાએ 5k પુટ કરીએ અને ઇક્વેશન સોલ્વ કરીએ તો લેન્ધી પ્રોસેસ થઈ જાય ખૂબ. તો આપણે શું કરવાનું? શોર્ટમાં યાદ શું રાખવાનું કે ડિનોમિનેટર જે આપ્યો એ પુટ કરી દો 1 2 5. યોર આન્સર ઇઝ 1 is to 2 is to 5 and it is seen in option C. C option is correct. Now question number 9. If a upon b, a upon 3 is equals to b upon 4 is equals to c upon 7, then find a plus b plus c upon c. Okay. Again we can take it is equals to k. પણ જરૂર જો યાદ રાખજો, આ જે હું તમને શીખવાડું છું ને એ કોઈ પ્રોપર મેથડ નથી, શોર્ટકટ છે, એટલે બધી જગ્યાએ એપ્લિકેબલ ન પણ બને. બરાબર ને? તો યાદ રાખવાનો ઇક્વલ ટુ કે લ્યો એ તો યુનિવર્સલ મેથડ છે, બધી જગ્યાએ ચાલશે. પણ જરૂર ન હોય ત્યાં નહીં લેવાનું. સીધું આપણે શું લઈ લેવાનું? મેં કીધું એમ હમણાં અહીંયા એ ઇક્વલ ટુ તો કે ડિનોમિનેટર બી અને સી. તો અહીંયા એ ઇક્વલ ટુ કેટલા પુટ કરશું આપણે? 3, b equal to 4 and c equal to 7 divided by c equal to 7. જો આ શોર્ટકટ છે, ફરી એમ કહું છું, કોઈ પ્રોપર મેથડ નથી, આન્સર આવી જ જશે આનાથી. તો 7 plus 7 14 by 7 is equals to 2. So our answer is given in option C. બરાબર? ફરીથી કહું શોર્ટકટ છે એટલે બધી જગ્યાએ એપ્લિકેબલ ન પણ બને, એટલે દરેક જગ્યાએ પાછું આની આપણે લગાડવાનું. બરાબર છે? એટલે જરૂર જણાય ત્યાં હું તમને કહીશ કે આપણે કે વાળી મેથડ યુઝ કરશું, જરૂર જણાય ત્યાં LCM લેશું, બટ મોસ્ટલી આપણે આને પ્રિફર કરશું. ડિનોમિનેટર અહીંયા આપ્યો હોય ઇક્વલ ટુ એ પુટ કરી દો, બી અને સી, કારણ કે સોલ્વ કરો તો આ જ આન્સર આવે છે હંમેશા, એટલા માટે. નાવ 10 નંબર. If P upon Q is equals to R upon S is equals to 2.5 upon 1.5, the value of PS is to QR is, okay, we have to find here PS is to QR. મોસ્ટલી સ્ટુડન્ટ શું કરે ખબર, ક્રોસ મલ્ટિપ્લિકેશન કરી નાખે PS QR અને આન્સર મેળવે, બટ ધીસ ઇઝ રોંગ મેથડ. આ બંનેના ઇક્વલ ટુ આ નથી, આ ત્રણેય ઇક્વલ ટુ છે, એટલે આપણે એવું ક્રોસ મલ્ટિપ્લિકેશન કરી શકીએ નહીં. તો શું કરવાનું, તો કે ભાઈ અહીંયા આપણે હમણાં શીખ્યા એ રીતે P ઇક્વલ ટુ રેશિયોમાં શીખ્યા હતા 2.5, R ઇક્વલ ટુ ઓલ્સો 2.5, Q ઇક્વલ ટુ 1.5, S ઇક્વલ ટુ 1.5. ચાલો હવે આપણે મૂકી શકીએ કે PS અપોન QR is equals to P 2.5, S 1.5, Q 1.5 and R 2.5. 1.5, 1.5, 2.5 cancelled. It is equals to 1 upon 1 equal to 1 is to 1. So our answer is 1 is to 1 and it is given in option B. Option B is correct. Now question number 11 is given by x is to y is equals to z is to w equal to 2.5 is to 1.5. The value of x plus z upon y plus w. So it is your homework. Just putting x equal to 2.5, z equal to 2.5, y equal to 1.5 and w equal to, ચાલો સોલ્વ કરી જ નાખીએ. 2.5 x is equals to z equal to also 2.5 upon 1.5 plus 1.5 is equals to 5 by 3 and the correct answer is option B. 12 number, ચાલો 12 આ રીતે છે. 12 number, if 5x minus 3y upon 5y minus 3x is equals to 3 by 4, the value of x is to y is question mark. Okay, so we have to find values of x and y. X is to y. First of all, do your cross product. 4 into 5x minus 3y. जो डायरेक्ट करूँ છું ધ્યાન રાખજો. 4 5s are 20x minus 3 4s are 12y equals to 5 3s are 15y minus 9x. Okay, moving 9x to other side. 20x plus 9x is equals to, moving 12y to right side, 15y plus 12y. 20x plus 9x is equals to 29x and here 15 plus 12 is equals to 27y. Okay, see, we have to find x is to y. X is to y means x upon y. So moving y in denominator of x upon y is equals to 27 upon, now moving 29 in denominator of 27. So x is to y is equals to what? 27 is to 29 and it is seen in option D. None of these. Okay, 13 number, 13, question number 13. If A is to B equals to 2 is to 3 and B is to C is equals to 3:5, then A:B:C is equal to question mark. ચાલો તો આ તો આપણે લાસ્ટ લેક્ચરમાં જોયું હતું કઈ રીતે ફાઇન્ડ કરવાનું. તો રાઇટ ડાઉન A:B:C. A:2B:3 and B:C is 3:5. So which is common? B is common. So multiply with 3 here and multiply with 3 here. Now product. 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 5 3s are 15. So the ratio of A:2B:C is sorry, લખવામાં ભૂલ થઈ ગઈ આપણે ક્વેશ્ચન. Actually it is given by 3:2. Instead of here we writing 2:3. તો અહીંયા પણ આપણે કરેક્શન કરવું પડશે. કેટલું થશે અહીંયા? 3:2. So the right answer is 9:6:15 and it is seen in option A. તો સહેજ કરેક્શન કરી લેજો કારણ કે લખવામાં ભૂલ થઈ ગઈ હતી. Question number 14. X upon 2 equals to y upon 3 equals to z upon 7. X upon 2, y upon 3 equal to z upon 7. Then the value of 2x minus 5y plus 4z divided by 2y is. Okay. તો આપણે અગાઉ શું શીખ્યા હતા કે we can suppose it is equals to k. But instead of doing this, we are taking x equal to 2, y equal to 3 and z equal to 7. Okay. Now substitute x equal to 2 here, y equal to 3 here and z equal to 7 here. We will get 2 2s are 4 minus 5y, y equal to 3, 5 3s are 15 plus 4 7s are 28 divided by 2y, 2 into 3 is equals to 6. So 28 plus 4 is 32, 32 minus 15 equals to 17. 17 by 6 is our answer and it is given in option D. Option D, 17 by 6. Okay, now 15 number. Question number 15. ચાલો 13 જેવો જ છે. X is to y equal to 2:3. Y is to z equal to 4:3. Find x is to y is to z. Okay. So x is to y is to z. Okay, ફરી એકવાર ચેક કરી લઈએ. હમણાં ભૂલ થઈ એવી ભૂલ ન થાય. 2/2:3 and 4:3. Okay, so x is to y 2:3 and y is to z 4:3. Which is common factor? Y. Y is common in both the terms. So અહીંયા જે હોય જાય મૂકવાનું 3 અને y ની વેલ્યુ અહીંયા કેટલી છે? 4. So ratio is 8, 12 and 9. So x is to y is to z is 8 is to 12 is to 9 and it is given in option D, none of these. 16 number. Division of rupees 750. Division of rupees 750 into 3 parts in the ratio 4:5:6. Okay, division of 750 in the ratio 4:5:6. So આ બહુ ઇઝીલી તમે અકાઉન્ટમાં કરો એ રીતે કરી શકીએ આપણે. 4x 5x 6x બરાબર છે. પછી રેશિયો ફાઇન્ડ કરતાં તમને આવડશે. પણ હું તમને ઓપ્શનથી શીખવાડું કારણ કે ડાયરેક્ટ તો તમને આવડતું હશે. તો ઓપ્શન આપણે એ પુટ કરીએ. પહેલાં ઓપ્શન એ જોઈએ કે 200, 250 and 300. ચાલો તો આનો ટોટલ પહેલાં તો 750 થાય છે, તો કે 200 પ્લસ 300 750 થઈ ગયો. ઓકે, રેશિયો જો 4:5:6 આવે તો ઓપ્શન કરેક્ટ ગણાશે. આપણે 0 0 કેન્સલ. ઓકે, 5 4s are 5 5s are 5 6s are. our answer is ઓપ્શન એ 4:5:6. બરાબર છે. તો 750ના આપણે 4:5:6 ના 3 પાર્ટ પાડીએ તો કેટલા થાય? 200, 250 and 300. તો ઓપ્શન ઉપરથી આપણે સોલ્વ કરી શકીએ. ચાલો 17 નંબર બી આપણે ઓપ્શન ઉપરથી જ સોલ્વ કરીએ. 17 નંબર, the sum of age of 3 persons is 150 years. Sum of age of 3 persons is 150 years. 3 વ્યક્તિઓની ઉંમરનો સરવાળો કેટલો છે? 150 વર્ષ છે. 10 years ago their age 10 years ago their age were in the ratio 7:8:9. The present ages are. ચાલો તો ક્વેશ્ચન આ રીતે છે. સમ ઓફ એજ ઓફ 3 persons is 150 years, એટલે કે 3 વ્યક્તિઓની ઉંમરનો સરવાળો 150 વર્ષ છે. 10 years ago their ages were in the ratio 7:8:9. એટલે કે 10 વર્ષ પહેલાં તેમની ઉંમરનો રેશિયો છે એ કેટલો હતો? 7:9 હતો. ફાઇન્ડ ધેર પ્રેઝન્ટ એજ. તો અત્યારની એની ઉંમર કેટલી છે એ આપણે ફાઇન્ડ કરવાનું છે. ચાલો તો આપણે બે રીતે સોલ્વ કરી શકીએ કે બાય ઇક્વેશન. પણ બાય ઇક્વેશન સોલ્વ કરીએ તો ખૂબ લેન્ધી મેથડ થઈ જાય. તો આપણે ડાયરેક્ટ મેથડ જ લેવાની. ઓપ્શન એ 1 by 1 આપણે પુટ કરતા જઈશું. ઓપ્શન એ ઇઝ ગિવન બાય 40, 50 and 55. ચાલો, first of all check out the total of age of these 3 persons is 150 year or not. 40 plus 50, 90. 90 plus 55, it is not, wait. So 40 is, instead of 40, 45 is given. Okay, now check the total. 45 plus 50 plus 55, it is equals to 150. So our first condition is satisfied here. Sum of age of 3 persons is 150 years. Now 10 years ago, એટલે કે 10 વર્ષ પહેલાં, તો બધામાંથી 10 years માઇનસ કરી નાખો. -10, -10. What left? 35, here 40 and here 50. Sorry, 45. 10 years ago their age are in the ratio 7:8:9. તો 10 વર્ષ પહેલાં તેની ઉંમરનો રેશિયો 7:8:9 હતો. અગેન ચેક આઉટ ધીસ. 35:40:45. ચાલો બધાને 5થી કટ કરો તો 5 7s are, 5 8s are and 5 9s are 45. So our answer is option A. સમજાણું કઈ રીતે આવ્યું? એક તમને ખોટી કેલ્ક્યુલેશન કરીને દેખાડું. ચાલો ઓપ્શન બી. તો 40, 60 and 50. 40 plus 60, 100. Plus 50, it is equals to 150. So first condition satisfied here. Now second condition is 10 years ago. Subtract 10 from these 3 numbers. We will get 30, 50 and 40. And the ratio is 30 means 3, 5 and 4. ચાલો તો 7:8:9 આવે છે, નથી આવતો, એટલે ઓપ્શન બી ઇઝ a wrong option. Our option A is correct. Okay.